Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you have failed by default. Don't accept failure. Everyone fails at something. But you can't accept not trying. Failure is a part of the process. You just learn to pick yourself back up. Our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising every time we fail. Failure is a bruise, not a tattoo. Children have a lesson adults should learn: to not be ashamed of failing, but to get up and try again. Most of us adults are so afraid, so cautious, so safe, and therefore so shrinking and rigid, and afraid that it is why so many humans fail. Most middle-aged adults have resigned themselves to failure. When we give ourselves permission to fail, we at the same time give ourselves permission to excel. We need to accept that we won't always make the right decisions, that we'll screw up royally sometimes, understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. It's only when you risk failure that you discover things. When you play it safe, you're not expressing the utmost of your human experience. Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. There is no innovation and creativity without failure. The secret of life is to fall 7 times and to get up 8 times. There are no failures, just experiences and your reactions to them. Don't fear failure, not failure, but lowing is the crime. In great attempts, it is glorious even to fail. One who fears failure limits his activities. The one who falls and gets up is stronger than the one who never tried. Do not fear failure, but rather fear not trying. Try again, fail better. Do not fear mistakes. You will know failure. Continue to reach out. Failure is the key to success. Each mistake teaches us something. Do not fear mistakes. You will know failure. Continue to reach out. Let the fear of failure be the background noise of your success. The difference between average people and achieving people is their perception of and response to failure. If you fail 10,000 times, you have not failed, but you have found out 10,000 ways that don't work. The master has failed more times than the beginner has tried. You may be disappointed if you fail, but you are doomed if you don't try. Failure after long perseverance is much grander than never to have a striving good enough to be called a failure. We're born with success. It is only others who point out our failures and what they attribute to us as failure. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. Fear kills more dreams than failure ever will. Failure is delay, not defeat. It is a temporary detour, not a dead end. You have to be able to accept failure to get better. My grandmother once told me, don't let failure go to your heart, and don't let success go to your head. Failure is success in progress. Every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent success. Failure happens all the time. It happens every day in practice. What makes you better is how you react to it. Failure is only the opportunity more intelligently to begin again. Courage allows the successful woman to fail and learn powerful lessons from the failure, so that in the end, she didn't fail at all. You can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Failures are fingerposts on the road to achievement. There is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. Most great people have attained their greatest success just one step beyond their greatest failure. It's so freeing, it's beautiful in a way to have a great failure. There's nowhere to go but up. Every failure is a step to success. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Failure is the foundation of success, and the means by which it is achieved. The only difference between success and failure is the ability to take action. The phoenix must burn to emerge. It's not how far you fall, but how high you bounce that counts. Failure is a great teacher, and if you are open to it, every mistake has a lesson to offer. If you fail the test, you didn't fail. You just found 100 ways to do it wrong. Failure is a detour, not a dead-end street. If you fell down yesterday, stand up today. Michael Jordan says, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Don't be afraid to fail. It's not the end of the world, and in many ways, it's the first step toward learning something and getting better at it. The real test is not whether you avoid this failure, because you won't. It's whether you let it harden or shame you into inaction, or whether you learn from it, whether you choose to persevere. Just because you fail once doesn't mean you're gonna fail at everything. If you made it this far, like the video, what is the best failure happening to you? Or you don't realize it yet? Tell us on comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share it to someone who is struggling. It may help. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.